Hi, this is Bethany Marshall from Morgan James Publishing, and today I have the privilege of speaking with our author, Erica Lemke Pembroke. Hi, Erica. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. Thanks for spending some time today speaking with me about your new book, and it's called Feel Sexy Again, the ultimate guide to reclaiming your sexual confidence. Wow, what a title.
It's a big one.
Big topic too. And I know a lot of people are going to be really interested to hear and learn more about you and about the book. So could you first maybe just tell us a little bit about what inspired you to write the book?
Of course. Well, I'm a mom of five. I have stepsons and then a couple of biological kids as well, and a second marriage. And I was going through probably every transition you could possibly imagine, save divorce, and had death in family, illnesses, busy work schedules, lots of things going on with teenagers, as you know, teenagers can be a little crazy these days. And it was very overwhelming for me, to the point where my health was suffering, my marriage was suffering greatly because of that as well. And I was not taking care of myself. I think as moms, we're always taking care of everybody else and putting ourselves last. And if there's anything left over, maybe we'll have something to do for us. But it just was a really bad cycle that I got myself into. And I found myself on the floor, and I felt like I had the eat, pray, love moment on the bathroom floor of just feeling so lost and helpless. And I felt there was something within me that just said, I have to, this intuition was like, pull yourself out of it and try to do something different for yourself, because this is not working for you. And I know that I'm not the only one. And I think what really inspired me was the fact that I wanted to share my story, because I know that other women are out there are suffering and can get some really much needed help. And it really starts with them.
Mm. Wow, what an inspiration! And I love that it comes from some personal real life experience. So you really you've been there, you've been in those shoes, and you found a way to address the issue. So can you talk to me about the book itself and tell me what somebody's going to what they're going to find when they read the book?
Well, and and I was talking about it, I thought, well, I didn't talk about the sexual confidence part at all, right? But I think that could be scary for some people. It's like, what am I getting myself into if I open these pages? For me, a big part of the book is about changing our mindsets and really looking at ourselves, kind of creating a new life story for ourselves. I think we get very stuck in the way that we think about our own lives, and we kind of get mired in that. And it's really hard to kind of extract ourselves from that and to do something differently. So I have an 8-step process in my book called the Sexy Again Method it took me through, and other clients that I had through a journey of feeling deserving in the first place to feel sexy, and what that means, and then kind of going through this process of finding what really lights us up and owning our pleasure, and really changing the language of which we speak about ourselves and how we see us in the world. And when it comes to the end of the day, sexiness is about confidence. So my book isn't about let's go and have sex. I mean, that's that's not what I'm purporting, but a lot of it is, finding our own pleasures in both sexual and non-sexual ways. But confidence and having that sense of self and really feeling good about ourselves, I think, is definitely the point that I want to get across for women, because we all need that. And especially in these times right now, more than ever, we need to find those ways to be able to feel pleasurable and have those moments where we feel really good and confident about ourselves in whatever situation we're in.
Yeah, amazing, amazing. What a tremendous resource. And like you said, even on the confidence building side alone. So I think confidence is something that you would like to see your readers gain. But what is, I would say, your biggest hope for those who read your book?
I think my biggest hope is knowing that we are all in community together. I think a lot of us feel very isolated and feel like we're all alone on this journey. And yes, we all have our own individual journeys, but we are all going through so many things as a collective. And being able to realize that there is someone else that can have a similar experience and can resonate with you, I think is huge. And it's asking for help. We're so often apt to give help so freely, but when it comes to actually asking for it, that's the hard part. And that was a challenge for me. It took me a while to be able to get the courage to be able to ask for the help that I needed. But once I did that, it changed everything. It absolutely changed my whole life. So, being vulnerable, asking for help, and then knowing that we're deserving of, we're lovable, we're capable, we're worthy, and really being able to acknowledge that within ourselves, because it starts with us. No one else can do it for us. It has to be that innate quality that we have to garner within ourselves. And it might take some time. It's not going to happen overnight.
Yeah, and I think you hit on so many important points right there. I think a lot of people feel isolated or maybe afraid to like own the fact that they may, need help in this area. Or, women, I feel like, especially in today's age, are just wearing so many hats, and to try and get back into a groove of sexual confidence that can feel just so far-fetched. So do you have any tips as far as like, women who are wearing so many hats, or like a way to kind of, let's see, how can I phrase this? But, if you're in so many different areas and like, you kind of want to focus your time or your attention back to yourself. Do you have any quick tips or tricks that you could share with any of the listeners today?
Well, I think a big part of it is finding, number one, like getting the sensation of the body, right? Just really feeling where you are in the moment. Like being present is so important. Just taking some deep breaths, wherever you are. If you're having a place where you just have to breathe, I mean, we don't breathe enough, at least a way that's intentional. So definitely start there. And then, getting out in nature, moving your body. I've been a dancer my whole life, and that is definitely a way that I can express my energy, and whether it's good, bad, whatever, but if I need to get that energy out, I'm hiking, I'm out in nature, and I'm dancing. And so I think it's important to find the things that really resonate for the individual, that can give them that sense of, I'm feeling good in myself right now in this moment. And it comes back to the breath. It comes back to being, present, and also doing a little bit of research and saying what does light me up, what does make me feel good, and then take those little steps to make it happen. And we have to find time for ourselves to do that.
Amazing. Speaking of finding time, I know that especially, a mom or somebody who's trying to balance a career and a family, or even just a career, to carve out time to take care of, your own personal needs, can feel next to impossible. So do you happen to have a copy of your book with you? Because I would love for everyone to be able to just see the fact that this book is very approachable. And yes.
Here it is. Yes. So and I love it because it's like, it's something that I actually carry in my purse, believe it or not, because it's super easy. It is, I think, about 130 pages. So, I mean, I've had people who've read it and, they can read it in a day, in just several hours. So it's a really good, quick read, and it's fun, fast, and informative. So this is it.
Well, Erica, thank you so much for yourself, for being vulnerable, sharing your story, writing this resource for other women to help them really know that they're not alone as they're going through their own journey of really trying to reclaim that sexual confidence. So we're so proud of you, proud of the book and your message, and congratulations on the launch of Feel Sexy Again. If anyone wants to learn more about you or connect with you online, what's the best way for them to discover more?
They can reach me by email at Erica, ERICA, at feelsexyagain.com. I also have a website, feelsexyagain.com, and I'm pretty much on Instagram all the time, and lo and behold, it is Feel Sexy Again.
Beautiful. Too easy. Well, thank you so much. And again, congratulations.
Thank you so much. I so appreciate it. It's my pleasure.
Thank you.